Anna and Claire. Here you can see a rather common phenomenon that plagues many people across the globe, known as being poor and sad. If you look at their economic success level, you'll witness nothing but a staggering, grueling 0. No place to live, no food to eat. It begs the question from every one of us. What could someone possibly do to get out of this situation? Lucky for us, we have an answer. Anna and Claire need to get a job. Unfortunately, like many poor souls, they can't seem to get employed. They have no work experience or college education. They haven't even graduated high school. They can't do anything, can they? Fortunately for them, Claire made the decision to study the wonderful power of the principles of economics. Everybody give a hand to Claire. Claire realized through her studies that she and Anna had another option beyond being employed. The great and powerful concept of entrepreneurship. But how, wondered Anna, could we possibly get started? Easy, Claire explained, through the very simple economic principle of supply and demand. What can we do that people want? Claire and Anna decided to ponder this question over tea, but realized that their area was severely lacking a tea shop. This is exactly what they needed. Claire and Anna took out a loan from the bank and bought a building, a refrigerator, and boxes of tea bags, cups, straws, and boba. Anna looked at all their stuff and was sad. They still had no money. Anna, Claire said. Claire knew something that Anna didn't. The economic principle that wealth is not money. Wealth is resources. Watch their economic success bar go up. But Claire knows not to get excited too quickly. Their wealth was still a loan from the bank. They were in debt. They needed to make money by working in their tea shop. Claire knew from her studies that they couldn't just work mindlessly in order to pay their debt. Production is what matters. So while Anna drew advertisements for their tea shop, Claire started making the tea. This was all Claire's idea. She knew about the economic principle of specialization of labor from her studies in the Soon enough, they were able to open their tea shop. Customers came flooding in. Anna took their orders and brought them out, and Claire wrote down how much money they were making. Soon enough, the day was over. Anna was ecstatic about all the money they had made. They could start paying off their debt and get an apartment and buy food. Claire knew better. She knew about the economic principle of the government. I hate to break it to you, Anna, Claire said, but we don't get to keep all this. This morning, I had to call the government and tell them about our business. They're taking a portion of what we made. Why do they do that? Anna cried. So that they can fund their government stuff, like the roads our customers use to get here, Claire said. I think you should really study the wonderful power of the principles of economics. It would make things a lot easier for you. Now we can't buy an apartment, Anna said. Not yet, Claire agreed. Claire knew about the economic principle that we cannot consume more than we produce. The work that went into any apartment that they bought would exceed the work they put into their tea shop, so they couldn't buy an apartment just yet. They kept working day after day. One day, another tea shop opened on the same street as Claire and Anna's. Claire was not surprised. She had read about the economic principle of competition in her studies. Wonderful power of the principles of economics. This is a good thing, she told Anna, because it keeps prices at a reasonable level and increases supply. When multiple people are competing for customers, they do things the customers like. But we aren't customers. We're entrepreneurs, Anna said. Sometimes we are customers, Claire reminded her, because there are more people wanting to buy boba from our suppliers. They come out with more flavors, which we get to buy to bring more customers to us. There are many factors that go into starting a business, as well as working in one or buying from one. What are all these called? Claire knew the answer from her studies. Wonderful power of the principles of economics. The principle was called economy. It was how wealth was distributed across everyone. With the money Anna and Claire made from their tea shop, they were able to buy an apartment and food. They weren't sad and poor anymore, all thanks to their knowledge of the wonderful power of the principles of economics.